This Best Ball Mania edition of the Sports Gambling Podcast is brought to you by Edge Boost, the bank account built for bettors. Sign up today at edgeboost.bet with promo code SGPN and get a $25 matching deposit bonus. We're also brought to you by Naira Bets. Claim your $200 deposit match bonus today at nyrabets.com/SGPN200. Promo code SGPN200.
This is Randy Cross. You're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Cox.
He's one of those guys who will get penetration.
Welcome everyone to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, stacking the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer?
Dog.
Oh, happy Mother's Day, Sean.
Happy Mother's Day to you, Ryan. How'd you have a nice Mother's Day?
Well, you have you got to wear two hats, Sean. You got to first, you got to be the general around the house. Make sure that the children of the mother are A, giving a shit, and B, actually doing something. So once that's taken care of, then you also have to take care of your own mom, which as you mentioned, you let slip earlier last week. Maybe I wasn't aware that Mother's Day was this Sunday.
No, you totally forgot.
Totally thought it was a week later. And so I may have had to rely on, I wouldn't call it rush delivery because it was still an option, but I said, you know what, to be safe, I may be ordering these 24, 48 hours out. I'm going to go with the flexible option on delivery for my mom, who, by the way, in Florida, so you can't trust the delivery people down there. And then what happens? I get an email that says, sorry, we can't accommodate this due to the timeliness of the occasion. We've made sure to deliver them on 5/12. So the occasion is not missed. Well, turns out that's tomorrow if you're listening to this live. So it actually was not the timeliness for the occasion.
Wait, why did you choose flexible option? Why didn't you choose like next day?
Well, I chose flexible option for Saturday or Sunday. Like get them there early. Does not matter.
Oh, okay.
Play it safe. And then neither happened. So I sent a scathing email about how they must not have calendars in the I'm not going to mention their names call center, but obviously you can see that this was a Mother's Day gift and you decided to deliver it the day after Mother's Day. That seems, considering the business that you're in, which is basically fucking holidays like Mother's Day.
Yeah. Your entire business is built on Mother's Day.
Who, by the way, Jose downstairs isn't missing a fucking delivery on Mother's Day.
And that's when I read that note. I'm like, oh my God, was Ryan trying to get flowers delivered to his house when we literally live above a flower place? But it was for your mom.
And so, yeah, turns out I don't think they arrived, but got ahead of it, made the phone call anyway. Let my dad know the snafu so he could handle the explaining the logistics to my mom. But I'm sure she didn't care. She appreciated the phone call.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty hilarious to be in the business of holidays and not know when holidays are.
Oh, they know. They probably you just probably missed
I almost need to
missed your window. There were a lot of loving sons, and daughters.
No, they took
that got in ahead of you. They'll take your money. They took
the order, and then 24 the day of to tell me that it wasn't going to happen. And then, all right. So I respond.
When did you place the order? Thursday?
The order was placed. Let's see, May 8th at 11:30 p.m.
Oh yeah.
So Thursday night.
Thursday night.
But I say, to be safe, I'll say, I don't need you to deliver it on Sunday. Deliver it whenever you can get around to it on the weekend.
You can't give them that flexible.
All right. And I even said, florist choice, like just go nuts. So I get this email, like I said, apology, blah, blah, blah. We will get it there on the 12th. So I respond, well, Sorry, Mother's Day is the occasion was Mother's Day, as you probably know, and it was on Sunday, May 11th.
Yes.
Any chance you could deliver it on Mother's Day so the occasion isn't missed? Use their own words against them. That's always fun to do. Dear Ryan Kramer, thank you for your recent email. Per your message, we have made the requested changes to your order. Please contact us if they could be It's like, are you kidding me?
Wait, so they fixed it?
Well, the AI response engine told me they were going to take care of it, but so this email happened. In fairness, on Saturday, May 10th. So I talked to my mom in the morning. Did not get an update later in the day. Usually a picture with flowers would get sent to the entire family. Did not get that, so we'll see. But right now, yeah.
Shout out to Matt in the chat saying, "I love all mothers except Casey Anthony."
Oh,
yeah,
whoa.
well that goes without saying. Casey Anthony, not a good mom.
You think she's the only one?
No, there's.
You just said you love them all.
What do you mean?
This guy just said he loves them all, but Casey Anthony.
Yeah,
she just got caught.
There's some other bad moms out there.
Lots of bad moms out there.
Okay, so we as a show,
anyone who puts Tyreek Hill around their child, bad mom.
Bad mom. Yeah, thinking Tyreek Hill is going to be a good dad, bad mom, at least from the anytime
expressive thoughts.
Anytime a dad is potentially dangling his kid over a balcony.
It seems like bad.
It's funny hearing fantasy content creators. Tyreek Hill, he's had some some issues have popped up in the offseason. I have him a receiver 6, like not even like. He's dangling a kid over a balcony.
But also, it's like
very bad. I think
ranking Tyreek Hill for his football ability, and also talking about how he's a questionable human being who might be a shitty parent. You could do that. It's not your opinion, buddy. You can do it.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not a parent, but that is bad parenting.
Mike Green
dangling your kid over a balcony.
Mike Green might be a bad dude, but he was also a great football value for the Ravens in the second round. You can say both those things.
Both things can be true. Yeah. It doesn't seem like Tyreek Hill is going to get suspended. And that,
it seems like this is old hat for Tyreek.
he's pretty consistently a little just off. And Matt also chimed in saying, "Did he miss the draft?" No, we were going to be doing a live Best Ball Mania draft. And if you want to play along, obviously youtube.com/sportsgambling podcast, smash that subscribe button, get in, hang out. And then Ryan, what we do is Ryan announces when we're going to jump in the room. So that's when you get loaded up. We will be doing a 20-second per pick draft, and we'll get that going there just a second. We also look at this sweet D-Gens hat in honor of the D-Gens line being out. We also added hoodies, t-shirts, shorts, everything. 20% off, not just the D-Gens hats, but all the SGPN merch. Promo code D-Gens, 20% off everything. The D-Gens Under Armour hat or Under Armour hoodie, that thing is fire. We're getting some camo D-Gen hats. There is just a ton of great stuff. Get it over in the old Sports Gambling Podcast store.
There's nothing wrong with the standard hoodie. The Under Armour hoodie is very nice.
Takes hoodies to the next level, right?
I have a obnoxious amount of hoodies. So much so, I mean, it's. I've taken over all the hooks in the like door in the closet. I have a number hung up. I have a number stored here in the office. Obnoxious amount of hoodies. Might be the nicest hoodie I have.
My wife, we went out the other night, and on the way out, she decided it was too cold. Grabbed a hoodie, and she went with the Refs Are Terrorists Under Armour hoodie, and complimented the quality. So shout out to the store, and obviously Jake crushing it with the merch store stuff.
You just gave me a great idea for birthday present. Gonna get a D-Gens Under Armour hoodie for the wife. For her birthday.
Perfect. That's whatever. Then we probably missed it with some of the moms. Hopefully you got your mom some SGPN merch, but dads.
UFL took care of all the moms this year.
UFL bloodbath. Not a good
Those
day.
massages at the Stallions.
How did the Roughnecks? They were up 25-6, getting 5.5 points. How did they not cover that game?
You know how long I went thinking the Roughnecks had won that game?
I thought at least
I'm reading
covered.
text messages between you, me, CJ, and Colby, thinking like, what the fuck is going on here?
I turned it off and I thought I was safe. No one's safe in the UFL, but promo code DGens, perfect gift for dads and grads. Get in, get them some sweet stuff. Now, all right, we're about to get into the draft. Before we do, shout out to Edge Boost, the first ever bank account built for bettors, ensuring all gambling transactions are approved. No usage fees, no minimums, earn cash back rewards, 100% approval for all betting deposits. Sign up today, edgeboost.bet. With promo code SGPN, deposit $25 and Edge Boost will match the deposit. That's edgeboost.bet, promo code SGPN. And we're also brought to you by Naira Bets, the Preakness right around the corner. We're going to be doing a Preakness episode, Ryan, running back some of the same characters we had on our last show. And of course, head over to nyrabets.com/SGPN 200 and claim your $200 deposit match bonus today. That's nyrabets.com/SGPN 200.
All right. So we got it on the screen. Are you ready, Sean? Before I poke my head in, sometimes, they got the satellites and the Wi-Fi. Gotta
make sure I'm
turn the thing on.
I do think the fact that we live stream it sometimes does plays tricks on the old Underdog draft. And again, if you haven't signed with Underdog, what are you waiting for? You can get up to 1,000 bonus credits, promo code SGPN, and $25 entry, 15 million in prizes. That's 40 shots to become a fantasy football millionaire. All right, Ryan, I am ready. Assuming my I don't want to hit enter.
Don't hit enter.
So if you're listening or watching live, Ryan goes in the room and then he lets us know when it's safe for the rest of us in there because he doesn't want to. If he joins and there's only like one spot left. No. Kramer, let me know when you're in.
Yeah, sorry, I was distracted for a second. So as we discussed, 20 seconds per pick. We like the addition. I would even say like I'd be down for something like a 6-second timer just to really push the limits of what humans can do. Okay, let's see what's. I'll poke my head in first. And 5 people. Does that sound good, Sean?
Sure.
So hop on in.
I'm in.
4.
YouTube.com/sportsgaming podcast. Kramer, have you adjusted your rankings with the Derek Carr retirement announcement?
No,
you haven't adjusted your rankings. So you're using pre-Derek Carr retirement rankings for this Best Ball Mania draft.
How embarrassing!
He owes Diana Rossini an apology. He went after all the media.
Well, I mean, he's clear. This is clearly an attempt to help the Saints out on the Bucks, right?
Again, when it first initially happened, I thought there was some sort of agreement between them under the table. Now, maybe if he stays retired for a couple of years, then the cap space goes away. I don't think we've seen, this is the last we've seen of Derek Carr. If it is, and I don't know if this changes, if we actually do see him back in the league, Derek Carr is the first ever player, Ryan, first ever quarterback to throw for 40,000 yards and not have a playoff win. Do you know Derek Carr's record in playoff games?
Was he like 1-5?
0-1. He's only been at one.
That was a lazy
game.
guess.
That was.
I'm thinking about something.
His best team was that Raiders team, and then he got hurt right before their playoff run. So
I feel
unfortunate.
I mean, is he different if Gruden doesn't get fired?
Derek Carr?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. And Kramer, you have the #1 pick overall. So
do I like that or not like that?
I mean, you get the best player in fantasy football. What could go wrong, Ryan?
Do you want the #1 pick this year?
I don't like the #1 pick just because the back-to-back aspect of it. But in general, I'd rather draft in kind of the middle and space it out. Shout out to Matt. He's in here as Bibby Man 06. So we'll be watching your team, keeping an eye on you. Kramer goes Jamar Chase. I don't have much Saquon Barkley draft exposure. We've only done a few of these. That's going to change right here. Give me Saquon Barkley.
Dog.
Yeah. Chalky start, huh?
Well, You're not going to go crazy. Number 1, 2 overall. Bijan goes 3rd overall. Justin Jefferson. I'm still not. I get the excitement for Bijan, but 3rd overall, no thanks.
No.
And someone just took Ashton GT 5th overall.
Is Tyler Algier still on the team?
I don't know.
Yes, the answer is yes. I mean, but I don't.
GT 5th overall, Ryan. That's not a little crazy to you?
GT over Robinson for me, but I'm not taking either guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
CD Lamb goes
again. We're seeing the pendulum swing a little bit in terms of the running back.
I'm hearing sources that CD Lamb and the Dallas Cowboys, they will open the year Thursday Night Football opening night kickoff at the Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl champs.
Why are we doing that?
Jameer Gibbs, Puka Nacua, Amon-Ra St. Brown. What do you mean? Why are we doing it? It's a ratings bonanza and a Eagles victory. What more do you want?
But the divisional game, like that game already has juice.
Yeah. Talk to the commish. Malik Neighbors goes.
Do you want to play the Cowboys early in the season?
Why not? I'm not scared of the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Nico Collins, Brian Thomas. I mean, you're playing Brian Schottenheimer in his coaching debut. All right.
Yeah. Well, he's moved the seats around the locker room.
Brian, guess the line. What would the opening night number be? Drake London, Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey. Again, this is why I don't like picking so early. I got to wait so long.
It's got to be a touch. What touch? 6.5, 4.5 to 6.5.
I would make it 7.5.
Touchdown. Okay.
They don't have much of a defense.
No, that's what I said. I said
first ever coach. Maybe?
My initial thought was it's got to be a touchdown. Then the market moved inside a touchdown. Then I thought about last year, and it probably would be between 4.5 and 6.5.
Brock Bowers, Ladd McConkey getting drafted ahead of AJ Brown. I get it's a reminder, guys. Underdog is half point PPR.
In what planet would you see those guys walking?
I mean, but also just imagine you're in a backyard football game. That's and funny. Ladd McConkey and AJ Brown, and you have a draft.
Legit funny.
Just imagine it's your pick, and you get to choose this guy. Or Ladd McConkey or that guy, AJ Brown.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you're keeping up with all the great work AJ Brown doing off the field.
Is he?
Oh, doing a tremendous.
That's really good. In
donating
Philly?
Millions to school. Yeah, Philly's his home. Doing a lot with.
What a great guy.
Young kids literacy programs. Yeah, maybe reading's not the distraction.
He's teaching reading as well.
Devon Achane, Bucky Irving, Jonathan Taylor. There actually is a very funny story that you're
about reading.
No, about AJ Brown that I'm not going to give it to you. I'm going to make you work for it, but you're really missing out. Trey McBride, Josh Jacobs on the board, Garrett Wilson, Tyreek Hill.
I'm really mostly just focused on training camp or mini camp highlights right now.
Did Abdul Carter get a number?
I mean, he's wearing
Lawrence Taylor shut him down. Phil Simms shut him down.
He's wearing 51.
Okay. I went Tyreek Hill, the baby dangler himself. I mean, at the end of the second round, if Tua stays upright, Trey McBride, Chase Brown go. I'm back on the clock. Trey McBride, Chase Brown go to Kramer. Now what do I do here? You know what? Yeah, why not? Marvin Harrison Jr. I mean, it was crazy last year. Wasn't he getting picked in the first round? I feel like.
Yeah.
Now we're picking him in the third round. I'm happily going to snap up a bunch of year 2 receivers. Year 2 is a great year for receivers. They oftentimes make a jump, and it feels like you're kind of getting Harrison here at a little bit of a discount. Terry McLaurin goes, Josh Jacobs, Carmer. It seems like you're really high on Chase Brown. You did take Trey McBride there as well. What is it? Is the Chase Brown excitement just because you're high on the Bengals offense?
I think just in general in this range of running backs, they brought in no competition.
Yeah.
And he kind of worked his way into being a big part of that offense with very high ceiling, and it's best ball. And so, I'm a little bit betting on the Bengals, but even on teams where I don't have Jamar Chase, I'm definitely looking to take Chase Brown.
Shout out to our butcher in New Zealand making bacon.
Nice. I am wearing the Fuck Darrow shirt, which is of course I was thinking about it and I was like, well, it's hard to get the Jamar Chase thing going because But Darrow, of course, snaked Joe Burrow from me. So hopefully Darrow is not in this draft. Which, by the way, Sean, not a ton of shields in this one.
Yeah,
there are some shields, not a ton of shields.
Rashee Rice, Devontae Adams, Josh Allen.
Did you see the story about the nice lady on the plane and Travis Hunter?
No.
Basically, like he was just being really nice and helpful. Like we are on planes a lot. The kind of guy who's like he's helping her with her bag.
Ryan is definitely one of those.
Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am. You need help taking that bag?
I'm not
going
to go out of my way, but if I see a disaster,
I don't
loading,
know. I feel like you're always getting those chivalry points. I happily help women, the elderly, with their bags.
Yeah,
but Ryan seems like he's putting it out there. He's like, anyone need help with their bags? I'm ready.
That's never happened. But certainly there's been anyway. She had no idea who he was, obviously, and a number of people came by to take pictures or say, congratulations to him. And she found out that it's Travis Hunter from the Jacksonville Jaguars. Couldn't have been nicer. So the legend grows, as the one of the beat reporters wrote. Which it does kind of seem like, based on the girlfriend he had too, could be too nice of a guy, which is interesting. Also, I will say, really erotic highlight watching when it comes to the Jags rookie camps or mini camp, whatever's going on, because Travis Hunter catching passes without gloves. You don't see that too often anymore. Raw dog. It's like seeing, you get the condom coming out in the porn. It's like, what the fuck is this? This isn't going to do anything for anyone. He's not wearing gloves. RJ Harvey all the way up to the 4th round, Sean.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Have you seen him? He looks thick. He looks like a Sean Payton running back.
Okay. I'm on the clock.
Well, I wonder what Sean's going to do here.
I'll take Jalen Hurts.
I wonder what Sean's
Unlike
do
Kramer,
here.
I don't have 100% ownership of Jalen Hurts. I want some Jalen Hurts. He's a dog. Give me Jalen Hurts at quarterback. Now Kramer on the clock, getting 2 picks in a row here. So I got Hurts and Barkley. I like that. 2 receivers there. Tyreek Hill, Harrison Jr. there. I don't have Devonta Smith or AJ Brown, but I can probably get Dallas Goedert.
This is such a strange team.
Kramer took Amari and Hampton and Joe Burrow. I don't know about taking Hampton in the 4th round, but
that's the 4th round, and you're on a Harbaugh team. Najee Harris will be available to me later if I want to take him, and it's a Harbaugh team. I don't have a problem with that. I don't know if I'm drafting him. Hampton's going to be one of those guys that keeps rising, though, unless there's
rookies always do.
Well, especially the running backs, especially the ones that look good in without pads on and mini camp.
Oh yeah,
on X.
Ryan, we're doing our underdog best ball draft. Of course, if you haven't entered already, what are you waiting for? Get this Circa Ultimate Fantasy Football giveaway. You and everyone else in your 12-person league gets hooked up if you win this contest. Again, the contest is completely free to enter. Just go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/circa CIRCA. And if you win the prize, you get 2 nights stay at Circa. For the entire 12-person league, you get you're gonna do your draft at Stadium Swim in the Cabana with a $5,000 food and beverage credit. You get the welcome party at Legacy Club, $500 beverage credit at the Sportsbook, and a 2-hour open bar package at the Overhang Bar. Contest closes end of June, so get in now. I think you just got to give them your name and email address. Very easy to enter. And if you have 12 people in your league, everyone in your league should be entered. And so yeah, get in there. What are you waiting for? sportsgamblingpodcast.com/circa. Kramer, what else? What's your team looking like so far?
It's very odd.
Okay.
It's Joe Burrow, Chase Brown, Omari and Hampton, Jamar Chase, and Trey McBride. So only one receiver. We're going to have to do some work there next couple of rounds.
That's interesting because I have a similar thing where I have Hurts, Saquon Barkley, Tyreek Hill, Marvin Harrison Jr., Cortland Sutton. So I have the QB running back stack as well.
Yeah, I mean, again, I was sharing some of the data last episode, but I think it's fine to QB running back single receiver stack. Maybe a bonus tight end because the tight end should be correlated.
Also, Goddard is crazy low.
Oh yeah, put him in your queue.
Rankings. No, I will.
Yeah, add him as your pass catcher.
I'm just saying.
Easy.
Now that we know he's going to be on the Eagles, and again, if he stays healthy, he's pretty involved in the offense. I mean, he's getting Ryan. this is crazy. I like Isaiah Likely, but he's after Isaiah Likely. He's just ahead of Kyle Pitts, behind Dalton Kincaid, behind Njoku, behind Tucker Kraft, like Colston Loveland, a rookie, Mark Andrews, Jonu Smith. I don't know. Like he's a top 10 tight end when he's healthy.
Yes.
Odunze, David Montgomery, Quentin Judkins, 6th round pick. He's an interesting guy.
Well,
do you think there's anything left in Nick Chubb, Ryan, or is his career over?
I mean, he's not on the team. I don't think. I think he's a free agent.
Yeah,
I could be wrong, but they also drafted that Dylan Sampson kid.
Chubb is a free agent. Godwin.
Who else is on that team?
No, I don't know their running back room well.
Let's see. So yeah, I mean, well, like I said, they drafted Dylan Sampson to go with. They double tapped the quarterback position and the running back position. Jerome Ford's still there. Pierre Strong, shout out Pierre Strong, FCS. Amani Marshall also there. Oh, I'm almost on the clock, Sean. I got to pay attention.
I just drafted the rookie running back for the Steelers, Caleb Johnson.
Oh, that's nice. All right, I'm gonna take. I think what I hate. This is I feel gross, but 2 guys who I think could be number 1 receivers. Matthew Golden and Jacoby Myers.
So are you going to get Jordan Love as a stack? I know you're a big fan.
It's disgusting, but I have to put him in the queue. Just like I'm putting Geno in the queue.
I just took Juwan Jennings. I'm not a massive fan of the 49ers.
Also could be a number 1.
Yeah, he very well could be a number 1 receiver in that offense. No,
I was considering
Ayuk. Who knows? And then I mean, I know they're between him and Ricky Pearsall, and Ricky Pearsall had his moments, and they drafted him the 1st round last year, so obviously they're high on him. But Juwan Jennings could be the 1st rounder in this Shanahan offense in the 7th round. I think I'm going to have a lot of Juwan Jennings, honestly.
Yeah. What do we have a timetable on Ayuk?
No, I haven't, or not. I mean, maybe we do. I don't know any off the top of my head.
Any of these teams you like?
So let's see.
Team 1 has good structure. I don't like the players. Though.
Scroll up, Ryan.
You want to see names?
Yeah. Well, who is Matt in the chat mentioned he got in with the draft. Why don't we take a look at his team?
What's his name?
Well, that's what I was going to see if you could scroll up. Bibby Man 06 is a big Sacramento Kings fan. What is Bibby Man's team?
So that's team 11.
So he's got Nico Collins, Derrick Henry, Josh Allen, Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker, Chris Olave, and he's back on the clock. Going running back early. I'm a little nervous about Derrick Henry, but I guess you could say that every year and he just figures it out.
Yeah, I mean, if the running backs are great, the great value in Walker and Hall, he stacked up Allen with Khalil Shakir.
Yeah,
Olave. I mean, that could work out really well. I mean, there's not a lot of competition for targets down there, but he also had a hard time staying on the field. So yeah, I would say this is a team with very high upside, but Breece Hall could. I mean, his team might hate him. Kenneth Walker, we're not sure if the coaching staff likes him or Charbonnet more. I'm just saying, high ceiling, low floor team, and picking up Jaden Reed. The Packers are a hilarious team. Remember last year when Dick Puncher was telling us the Packers young receiving core was an asset, and now it's like blow it up and draft a 1st rounder for the first time.
No, they're just a weird team because the receivers, they deal with a bunch of injuries. It's I don't know what to make of their receiving. Cooper Kupp goes. Luther Burden, the rookie for the Bears. Isaiah Pacheco.
What are you looking at here?
Me?
You're pretty balanced.
BPA.
Yeah.
You know me, Ryan. BPA.
Well, any chance you'd go backup quarterback here? Bo Nix starting to show up on the old ADP chart.
I don't know. I mean, Bo Nix was interesting last year in fantasy because one, he was obviously going to be a runner and a depressed asset. He's climbing up a little bit.
Jonu Smith leaks out of my queue right there.
Careful.
Been
Careful with your leaky queue.
Been drafting a lot of people.
And Bo Nix just goes
right before you. Would you have taken him?
Probably not.
Don't lie. Yeah.
Honestly,
you don't really need to.
He's interesting, and I think there is an upside. We talked about Bo Nix on our MVP episode. I will take this gentleman to pair him with Marvin Harrison Jr., a guy by the name of Kyler Murray.
Gonna stack him. Come on.
Massive upside with the Harrison.
Oh, dude. I want
to. Cam Scadaboo is ADP is higher than Tyrone Tracy. Ryan, as a Giants insider, do you agree with that?
I mean, I think Cam Scadaboo could be the third down back.
Well, you're taking a Buka, Ryan.
Oh yeah.
Over Jalen McMillan.
Rookie receiver. Yeah. I mean, they draft him in the first round. That means something.
Okay.
And then we're also going to take another second rookie, but second round, Jaden Higgins. Again, I told you I was going to hit a bunch of receivers. So we now have Jamar Chase and Jamar Chase, 3 rookies, and Jacoby Myers as receivers. I'm okay. I've repaired the situation. But no,
damn it. The 20-second clock got me. I drafted Dallas Goedert.
Is it too early?
45 spots too early. I'll take it though.
Could be worse. Could be worse.
At least it's someone I wanted.
Could be worse. That's why you set your queue, Sean.
Yeah, I know.
That could have been. So to answer your question, I think I'd still rather have Tyrone Tracy. I do think that Cam Scadaboo could end up being the third down back and goal line back. So that's why he's going ahead of him. I think that would be my guess.
Travis Etienne. Are we in it all on him?
No.
Yeah.
Not in it. I mean, you read I'm sure you saw it does sound like there's a good chance that the new regime is out on him. Now his college teammate was Trevor Lawrence. So maybe Lawrence keeps him around, but I think there's a very good chance that Tugboat Tootin is heavily involved. So at minimum, I think it's like a 3-way. It's either a split between 2 guys or maybe there's 3 guys involved.
Trey Harris goes. Cam
He's catching a lot
off the board.
It's Trey Harris, cat. A lot of heat.
Okay.
You started a tight end run there.
I know I did. Maybe Goddard wouldn't have got back to me because after Goddard, Mark Andrews goes, Evan Ingram, Josh Downs, Scadaboo, Trey Harris, Jalen Warren.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he probably doesn't get back to you.
All right, now I can sleep at night. Brock Purdy off the board.
you didn't get screwed ADP wise.
Najee Harris off the board.
What's better, an ADP tout or a CLV tout? Feels like the same thing.
Charbonnet is always interesting. I mean, because his upside is pretty high.
Yeah, no, I
guess I always like taking the second guy in those type of situations.
I like this range of running back. I think there's a lot of guys in this range that are really nice. And again, if you're most likely, you probably need to draft, 2 or 3 guys between rounds 8 and 11. And there's a lot of guys, a lot of rookies with questions about the situation, just guys with questions about the situation or backups.
Keon Coleman goes. Christian Kirk off the board as well there. Caleb Williams goes to our buddy Bibby man in the chat. Tugboat Tootin' Ryan, Travis Kelce.
Damn it.
Travis Kelce seen in public with T Swift, first time in months.
He's
in
going
Philadelphia.
Really late.
Yeah, 10th round. You have
Is
to.
Is he
take
not
him.
playing football this year? We have to ask the question, right?
Yeah, I mean, you keep bringing that up. He said he was going to play. I will take him at his word.
His ADP keeps falling. What does that say? What do the best ball drafters know, Sean?
I don't know.
You want to know the hot topic in best ball land right now?
What is it?
Should they allow people to draft with these agents and these like web clients that give you information in your screen?
What do you mean?
Like that people have these apps that run in Chrome as like an overlay and we'll tell them their best ball ownership.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't think you would give a shit, but you said yes when I said you want to know what they're talking about.
Beck, Marvin Mims Jr., Bateman off the board. What am I gonna do here? I need some more running back help. A little early, but Trey Benson. Little Arizona loading up more on the Arizona offense is my second offense. Jordan Mason goes. You like Jordan Mason, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's not bad.
And then I think I have to
Colston Loveland, rookie tight end.
I mean, the way that Ben Johnson talked about him, it feels like the usage will be there. Haven't had him on the team. I was going to take him or Tyler.
I'm taking Jalen McMillan, second year receiver for the Bucks. I thought he had a ton of potential, got injured, but clearly Baker likes him, and he was a big part of the offense. And then you have Godwin and Evans. He could have a massive role because of their health concerns.
I could see. So Ibuka, it sounds like he's going to be the slot guy.
Okay.
And Evans is obviously going to be out on the outside. So you have that Godwin being hurt. So I think you just factor him out. And so is McMillan when they're three wide, is McMillan the third guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Maybe he's third or fourth in targets on the team. Fifth, maybe, if the running back gets involved.
If the Jets were to trade Breece Hall, is it Braylon Allen's backfield there?
Oh yeah. I mean, he's a guy that, again, in this 8 to 12 rounds or whatever, he's fun because we saw it. He looked fucking good. Like he just looked fucking good.
Yeah.
He looked like a dude who could run the fucking rock. And so whether it's him, Tyler, Braylon Allen has one of the higher ceilings down here for sure.
Yeah.
Because you could see him getting.
He's a fun guy to take in best.
A huge chunk of the job, but
yeah,
there's a number of guys in this range that are either pass catching specialists with a role or goal line backs with a role on their team. It's another reason why I like, saving some of your running back picks to this round.
You think Ramondre's what's his role going to look like?
They always loved him in the pass game.
33 catches last year. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, what do you think happened? I mean,
I
obviously
don't know,
you got to follow.
With Vrabel coming in there, I haven't really seen anything. I haven't been digging deep.
They drafted Trevion Henderson, who pass game savant, but Ramondre was really good in the pass game, really good at pass blocking. Antonio Gibson also there, another guy who's good in the pass. So I have really interesting, but they do have Ramondre listed as the starter at Our Lads for what it's worth. That dude seems pretty plugged in.
Yeah, I think.
Well, there goes Jordan Love. I guess I can't take him.
Jordan Love, Drake May,
Too bad.
Tajay Spears,
Damn.
Hollywood Brown.
Really wanted him. Psych.
I got a bunch of running backs loaded up in my queue because I already got 5 receivers, and Dallas Goedert, Tua goes. Never really occurred to me to stack Tyreek Hill with Tua.
It's so cheap to do.
Yeah,
you really should do it.
Tank Bigsby goes. He was one of the running backs in my queue.
Even though you hate it, you almost should do it.
No, I know. Tucker Kraft off the board. I'm on the clock.
Damn.
I will take
your time. Take your time.
I will take Braylon Allen of the New York Jets.
Oh man. All right. So I have been, you know what? We're going to go.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah,
he was also in my queue.
He's a fun guy to take at this point too. Cause we've also watched him. He's a boss. All right. Love this as my third tight end. I told myself every team has 3 tight ends this year. So we gotta slot Isaiah Likely in there. So I currently have
Took Isaiah Garendo.
Okay.
Just in case.
No, again,
they seem to have an off spot for him regardless.
That's who you should take. In some ways, like Braylon Allen, Ray Davis, Garendo, the reason they go ahead of Tyler Algier is I think the ceiling. Hard to see, although Algier, another guy in this range all of it. Give it to me. So I got 4 running backs, 5 receivers, 3 tight ends, and a quarterback. This is a very strange build, Sean. Very strange build.
Agreed. Well, I don't know what you're doing.
Well, I'm gonna have to catch up here. I got some ideas.
Okay.
I will say though, also worth noting, there are also good receivers, I think, in this range. Guys like I'll wait till they get drafted, but guys who again will probably have a role on their team.
Mason Taylor goes.
I'll use Romeo Doubs as an example.
Okay.
Have we watched enough ball to know that Romeo Doubs is going to be involved in the game plan when he's healthy?
Yeah.
Like regardless of what Matthew Golden is, and he's still available. You think about the receivers who have been drafted off this Packers team. And I don't even love the Packers passing game, but it just seems like we get excited about the young guys and we let the old dudes slip, which I get it. They don't have the high ceiling, but there's Xavier Legette. He was we were excited about him last year.
I'm still excited.
They draft T-Mac and he's still out there though, Sean.
Really?
Still out there.
It's a crime.
Cedric Tillman. He may turn out to be the better of the teammates out of Tennessee with bum ass Jalen Hyatt.
Brenton Strange, tight end for the Jags. He's been catching a little steam with the new look Jags offense. Evan Ingram out of there.
The fantasy nerds
Zach Ertz just
certainly have, like, his fantasy projections are driving his everything. They're very excited about him. The fantasy nerds are really into Liam Cohen.
Oh, why not? Duval.
Yeah, is that it? He's a beta too.
He's a fantasy nerd who got to coach an NFL team.
Well, and the GM's like 34.
Yeah, they just finished their 12-person PPR draft over at Circa.
No, they're in year 16.
Yeah, they're dynasty like nerds.
Super flex, double super flex.
Oh, Ryan, this is why we can't talk about guys. Xavier Legette off the board.
Well, I tried to limit it to guys who I don't really care if they go.
You don't want Xavier Legette?
I wouldn't
love Xavier Legette.
I wouldn't have been upset about it. But there's other receivers I think I could be more excited for. Yeah. And I think at this point I'm filtering tight ends off my list, just so you know.
Okay, good. Thanks for the tip.
Yep. Are you taking a bet? Oh, you took Kyler. You have a mega quarterback room.
Yeah, I got Kyler and Hurts. Well, who else do you need?
Cam Ward goes. I do think it's Bryce Young goes.
Wait, what are your quarterbacks?
Joe Burrow.
Oh, that's right. Joe Burr. Dowdle off the board. I don't want any Rico Dowdle.
No. What's your? I mean,
Pat Freiermuth goes. I could have. My roster always has room for Pat Freiermuth.
I know exactly who you're going to take here. Oh,
took Michael Wilson.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. All right, I'm gonna we'll stack
Gino Jacoby Myers. All right.
And then let's see. Take the deep
Josh Palmer.
Take the deep guy in Buffalo. You never know. I'm not hopeful, but it's best ball. You don't have to do shit.
Adam Thielen.
Yeah,
still available.
I thought you would take him.
Dog.
I thought you.
So I got 3. I just drafted my 15th player. I got 3 players left. I know one guy who's definitely going to be on the team. Ryan, do I need another running back? I don't think I do.
How many do you have?
5, but one is Saquon Barkley.
No, you don't need another one. What's your breakdown? Give me your breakdown.
2 quarterbacks. Don't need a third. 5 running backs. 7 receivers. And I'm going to draft an 8th receiver. Is that crazy?
No.
Okay. Tight ends. I only have 1, but I plan on drafting 2 more.
Yeah.
Why is Dalton Schultz still floating around? Isn't this guy automatic?
I don't know. I don't know what to think. They went out and they drafted 2 Iowa State teammates at receiver. One's a slot guy. One's an outside guy. Dalton Schultz seems to. I think the big takeaway this year is that tight ends in general pushed way down the board after what happened last year, and everyone got burnt by taking an early tight end. Yeah, I like him. I had them turned off because I already took care of that. But I mean, honestly, going down the list, Hunter Henry is going to score touchdowns. Dalton Schultz is going to score touchdowns. Jatavian Sanders is going to score touchdowns. Chig's going to score touchdowns. Juwan Johnson's going to score touchdowns. Who knows what Elijah Arroyo could be in that offense?
Taysom Hill might be the best quarterback on the roster.
One of your tight ends should be.
100% it's going to be.
Noah Gray could be the starter.
Could he?
Well, if Travis Kelce decides to walk away from the great game of football.
You're the only one pushing the
Cole Kmet. I mean, yeah, no, I think there's a number of tight ends that are still worthy, especially if you're double tapping, Sean. Just like a good NFL GM, you're double tapping.
Ryan, NBA playoffs been on a nice run. What I do is I take my NBA model over on Rhythm, and I plug it in over to Underdog Fantasy for the pick'em game, and I've just been dominating. Let's see, what do we got cooking up here for Rhythm? They like the Al Horford under 6.5 rebounds. You're getting that at plus money, plus 106. I'll co-sign that. Nice work there. Good find as always on Rhythm. And again, you can build your own model, and by build model, you're just adjusting the sliders. Super easy over on Rhythm. Get your 7-day free trial with Rhythm. sportsgamingpodcast.com/RITHMM. Use that promo code SGPN25 to get 25% off the monthly, or SGPN 50% off the annual plan. But again, just get started today. Get that 7-day free trial with Rhythm. You're going to like it. I guarantee it. sportsgamingpodcast.com/RITHMM.
It's well done.
Thank you.
All right. So you're going to do 2 tight ends and a receiver.
Who took Dalton Schultz?
Oh, he went top of the round.
I have to draft Chig again. We're going to have to do the old Chig song and
why not take
dance.
Jatavian Sanders, dude? He was a high draft pick. That offense could take a step forward.
No, Chig went anyway. Nice fake out. I've had enough Chigos.
Pat Bryant was in my queue.
Oh, yeah. He's more interesting if you have Bo Nix stack in my mind.
Of course.
I don't know if I'm drafting Pat Bryant. Although, don't fall.
Oh, who took
Yoshi?
He's in my queue.
DeAndre Hopkins goes. I will take
unreal.
I will take Jatavian Sanders, Ryan.
Yeah, why not?
Kramer, you're on the clock.
I'm going to take my time because I know one of them, and I just want to double check something.
Ooh, shout out to Adam Awesome on the chat. He likes Julius Randle over 19.5 points. Ryan, you're Knicks guy. How say you?
Well, I mean, he was a bum. It's not on the team anymore.
Well, you're right.
Bum.
Yes.
But I saw what
as a Knicks guy, you saw a lot of Julius Randle. Do you like him over 19.5 points? Now that he's on the T-Wolves, obviously.
I don't know what to think about this series. I've been avoiding it in the circuit contest, but yeah, I think in general, I'll say
VSiN contest.
What did I say?
Circuit.
Yeah, the VSiN contest. I would say over if I had to guess. I saw his energy last game.
I just went Jatavian Sanders and then Taysom Hill to round out my tight end room. What a badass tight end room. Dallas Goedert, Jatavian Sanders, Taysom Hill. And we might have the best quarterback on the Saints in that room.
Very good.
What did you do?
I went Trey Tucker, so a double stack with Geno to go with Jacoby Myers. And then I went Jalen Royals, who is the rookie on Kansas City, basically just purely unknown. Maybe he vibes with Patrick Mahomes. I would say chance he vibes low, but if he does vibe, good things. Very good things. I only have 4 running backs. I just realized, Sean: Chase Brown, Amarian Hampton, Jordan Mason, and Ray Davis. I feel like I should probably take one more.
Patrick Fisher, Bill superfan, saying he loves those Bill receiver long shots. Yeah, why not take a couple stabs at them? Obviously, if you're stacking Allen,
I don't even think you need to though. With Allen, like they said, with the reason I took Josh Palmer, when he has the big game with the deep ball, you get the points.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
I got one receiver. Do I go 6th running back, Ryan, or 8th receiver?
I mean, how do you feel about your running back or your wide receivers?
You know what? Actually, I like it. I could take this as a potential stack, but Jahan Dotson isn't winning me $1 million. This guy might.
Is Dotson not going to be on the team, right?
Jahan Dotson?
And there's a chance he.
Why
gets
wouldn't he
cut.
be on the team?
I'm asking you. I know they didn't pick up the 5th-year option, but
yeah, they're not going to pay him. But I don't think they're
okay.
I think they're fine with him. I mean, maybe Johnny Wilson, but it doesn't seem like he would be the standard third receiver. I think the standard third receiver is Jahan Dotson. The problem is you're competing with AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert and Barkley and Hurts rushing. So it's just
They don't run a lot of 3 wide, do they?
Yeah, they run a decent amount of 11 personnel. Oh, let's see. Justice Hill, Kareem Hunt, Tyler Lockett, Zach Moss, all off the board. I got a gentleman that could. I'm surprised his ADP is this far down, and maybe I'm jinxing it, but he's a rookie, so maybe he's getting overlooked here a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
You got a sleeper?
I think because of the situation, yeah, definitely.
Hopefully, you don't have the same sleeper as me. I'm only gonna have 20 seconds to figure it out. Is it Keaton Mitchell?
Nope.
Damn it. I was hoping it was.
He is a rookie.
Yeah,
I'll give you that much of a hint.
That kind of worries me already.
Let's see.
Actually, I
went to Trinity High School.
Okay.
6th round pick.
Yep.
Do you know who it is?
Yes.
Well, you can probably announce it because I don't think Bucks in 666 is going to draft him, or maybe he is, but I don't think he's listening.
It's Ollie Gordon.
It is.
Yeah. That's not who I'm going to pick.
Okay. Well, you wouldn't be able to.
Mine is a 7th round.
No. Trying to outreach me. Give me Ollie Gordon of the Miami Dolphins. Let's go.
Sean, Chiefs traded up for Brashard Smith in the 7th round.
Okay.
That's all I got.
I like my roster. Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray, one dog and one Chihuahua. Running back: Saquon Barkley, Caleb Johnson, Trey Benson, Braylon Allen, Isaac Guerendo, Ollie Gordon. Receivers: Tyreek Hill, Marvin Harrison Jr., Cortland Sutton. Not enough is being said about my Cortland Sutton pick.
It's pretty good.
Juwan Jennings, Jalen McMillan, Michael Wilson, Adam Thielen.
Mel Kiper gave it.
Adam Thielen is my last receiver. Are you kidding me?
Mel Kiper also loves that pick.
Dallas Goedert, Jatavian Sanders, Taysom Hill. Massive, but just upside everywhere.
Amazing draft, Sean. In fact, make sure you go in and name this draft championship.
Best draft ever.
Yeah.
Okay. I will do that. Good times as always. We've got a great week of shows. We're talking PGA Championship. We're talking the Preakness.
Yeah, we might even do UFL early this week. So it's
UFL,
it's
get that out of the way.
Championship Monday. League. We'll say UFL maybe Tuesday. Preakness Wednesday with the notorious OTB guys and Malcolm, of course, and then Thursday we're going to be talking NFL schedule reaction.
Oh yeah, so maybe we'll do game of the year.
I assume
that's always fun.
My thought is that game of the year stuff will be out, and that will be the topic of the episode.
Let's go. So we're talking
real football games.
National Football League.
Which,
Kramer keeps begging to break down the Hall of Fame game.
Why?
Get in on the early number over at mybookie.ag.
Yes.
Promo code SGPN.
Actually, hold on. 2 things.
32.5.
One, we gotta. Do we have to do? Should we do a money bag on the way out?
Sure. People like the money bag.
Oh yeah. What were we just talking about? I had a much better point to make. No, nothing. All right. I was gonna say something and it completely left me because I started thinking about the money bag.
All right. Play along with Kramer. MyBookie.ag, promo code SGPN. Get the 100% deposit match up to $1,000. Terms and conditions apply. Kramer, fire up the money bag while we get out of here. Get that. Get the DGens gear. Promo DGens 20% off everything. There is a bunch of fun stuff.
Let's see. Just gonna do it the old school way. When is the last time? So it's funny is that remember when we chose FIFA soccer and it gave us a random club, FIFA World Cup.
Yep.
That's about to happen, Sean. So we already have that to sweat. What do you want? What should we talk about right now? What should we go for in the money bag? We're gonna have the standard issue, like exact score stuff. For MLB, we won't do that. NBA is the same thing, and we could do an NFL championship at 2250, or we could do an exact winning margin.
Yeah, why
in
not
a basketball game
I
at 51
like this. This will be a great sweat.
All right, which game? Knicks
Celtics. Knicks, right? Yeah. You're a Celtics guy.
No, that's.
Oh, you're not.
That's wrong.
Okay,
that's wrong.
Big Knicks fan.
Big Knicks fan. Big. All right, so we'll go small, medium, or large. We'll go medium. We'll go medium.
Pussy. What is a good margin to get here?
I have no idea. I have no idea what we're about to see.
Okay. Celtics versus Knicks winning margin. Does it have the team as well? I wonder if it's 51-1, probably, right?
I have no idea.
All right. Spin the wheel.
This is the true unknown. Let's see. Let's make it even a little bigger for you guys. Oh man. Oh yeah. It's okay. So team by exactly.
Okay. This is electric. And the winner is Knicks. Win by exactly 3 points. 51-1.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Kramer, you got yourself an electric sweat, courtesy of my
Oh my God.
Promo code SGPN. Thank you, everyone, as always, for tuning in.
Thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
For the Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, stacking the money green. He's Ryan.
Sean, that actually is the best money bag bet I think I've ever gotten.
Kramer, let it ride.